Check out the fashion style of the Bucks as they enter the building. Bring out the red carpet. And let's...
Hey, Kevin. Giroux.
Terrific. David, thanks. Greg, it's going to be a battle of the boards tonight. You know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
No doubt about it. Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, Brian Grant, a lot of guys that earn their living wearing that hard hat.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for Philadelphia, Green out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Bradley. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard. Simmons looking around. Inside. And it's Bradley. That time on the assist by Simmons.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Simmons against Holiday.
And Simmons is just the total package. I mean, a player that can really dish it to his teammates.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. It's Giannis with the drive and the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Holiday against Simmons. Tipped away. Here's Bradley. Rebound, Milwaukee. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Yep, that one goes. Giannis has got 8 points.
Now, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Simmons against Holiday, and that one's good. Simmons.
I just love the heart of Simmons. Doesn't matter what the D throws his way, he's still able to complete the play.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Dwight Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Ben Simmons. Harris against Giannis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Well, a little bit each year. Giannis gets fouled at a higher and higher clip. That shows about how much more aggressive and how much more confident and how much more usage he's had through his first few seasons.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club. Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Howard, the pass to Curry. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Taken away by Holiday. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo, nobody back. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Such a smart defensive player, Drew Holiday, understanding when he should go after steals. If you're going to go for it, get it.
Down low. Howard, the pass to Maxey. Back to Howard. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Maxey. Lays it up off the glass. And the Bucks with possession here. They lead by 11. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Portis, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now, here's Maxey, headed by Augustine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Bobby Portis.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Scott hits them both. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to know.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Bradley. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Scott in at the 4. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Excellent display from Drew Holiday, running the fast break well and finding a way to nail that shot.
Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Milwaukee leading by 16. Right side Holiday for 3. Middleton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Simmons. Shot to stop the run. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Holiday, and the layup's good off the glass. Holiday's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The 76ers trail by 20. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lopez with the steal. Here's DiVincenzo. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Right side Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim, he ends a huge run by the Bucks.
Now here is Holiday. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Simmons inside. Defended by Middleton. Chalk up 2 there.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Over to the wing. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. And stolen by Thibault. Passes it to Milton. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Trying to find Bradley. Gets it to him. He feeds it to Scott. Taken away by Holiday. Fast break, Milwaukee. DiVincenzo with it. Outguarded by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Curry looking around. The 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Connaughton. Goes back up. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the line for him here.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
He hits both from the stripe. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Howard. Feeds it to Green. Pulls it up. Knocked loose. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Finished off the break.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Curry. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Here is Forbes, guarded by Green. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
With 1 on the clock. And so it's Milwaukee riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are... Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 21 points. And that's all we have.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez at the 5 spot. And it's Bradley on the follow. Bradley's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the 76ers.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
I mean, just look at the box score right now. He's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, here they come. Here's DiVincenzo. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Green passes to Harris. Tries yet again. They kick it out to Green. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Taxi's checked in for the 76ers. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
To the inside, Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Fast break, Philadelphia. Up again. The shot misses. The Bucks go the other way with it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I don't know how you deal with the length of a Antetokounmpo. I mean, his name is long enough, and then you look at the body.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Tony Bradley. Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Curry. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. It's his first trip to the line. DJ Augustine's checked in for the Bucks. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shift.
Oh, that was something else.
That's the way to put your vertical to good use. Dwight Howard on the jam.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Portis finds Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now here is Augustine. And it's Giannis missing. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. While we have a break in the action, now let's check out the league's best shooting team. In the third spot, the Bucks.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Korkmaz checked in for Shake Milton. The Bucks also with the sub. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Thibault can't get it to go. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And they're able to recover. Portis kicks to Forbes. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Portis. And at last they get one to fall. Portis has got 6.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Now Augustine, he's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Forbes can't get it to go. And stolen by Portis. Drains it from 9 feet away. 8 points for him.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Maxey. Pushing it up. Here's Craig. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Maxey. Here's Howard. Great D that time from Portis.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here is Forbes. Over Thibault. And he overshot that one, missing. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And so it's Milwaukee, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And they've created a bunch of... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game. And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Ferguson. Korkmaz is out there with Harris. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Poirier in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Augustine in the corner. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Misses the 3. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Korkmaz. Shakes him. A nice shot by Poirier. Poirier's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Philadelphia. Augustine with it. On the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today. And they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
Here's Korkmaz, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Holiday against Simmons. And here's Giannis from outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Philadelphia shooting under 40% all in all for the game. And the basket is good.
And the wherewithal by Simmons, sensing the hit coming and adjusting his shot accordingly.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton. Makes it off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez.
Gotta admire the hard work by Simmons, a genius at drawing contact.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
Holiday with the 3. They get it back. Lopez. Lobbed up there for Lopez. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
And here is Simmons. Inside. And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Simmons against Holiday. Puts one up from 19. Off the left rim and out. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Crafty and smooth. Simmons tearing up the nets. He is definitely a rising star.
It's stolen by Green. Goes up. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Ferguson, guarded by Holiday. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And Terrence that time does a great job of getting into the defense to finish.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo against Howard. And the Bucks miss again. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Poirier. From 20 feet out. Misses there. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
through the land of the...
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on DA. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. And we've got a good one tonight, Steve. Both these teams have been playing at a high level lately.
Kevin, winning basketball on display. As a fan, as a former player, and a broadcaster, you can't ask for much more.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Clint Capella is out there with Collins. And it's Snell in at the 3. Stolen by Collins. Capella with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Capella kicks to Snell. Buries it from three-point range. Snell's got the opening basket of the game for Atlanta.
That's a picture-perfect jumper. Tony Snell was drafted 20th overall because he can do that.
Holiday. Here's Lopez. And another shot. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power. Let's look at Trae Young's shot chart. He goes inside more than people mention.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Portis trying to free himself. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Young dishes to Collins. Back to Young. Here's Capella. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now here is Holiday. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass. This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Young. Yes, that goes in.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Young with the steal. Here's Collins, and oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here's Holiday, and he banks in the layup.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Pass to Snell. Back to Young. To the middle. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Young.
Few people see the floor as well as Trae. If you're open, he'll find you.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here is Young. A 14-point game for him in the win against Cleveland. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Tony Snell. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Young. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Portis. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Drew Holiday. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Rondo passes to Herter. He feeds it to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Good work there as it goes. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Herter passes to Capella. Rondo kicks to Gallinari. Back to Rondo. Out to Gallinari. Hawks passing it around. 4 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Okongwu's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's put back up and in by Capella. He has 6.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And Capella sends it back. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Okongwu. From down in the low post, it goes.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. He's perfect from the line this time.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Rondo passes to Gallinari. Now Okongwu. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Hawks on top. They're up by... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Holiday, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Holiday's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks. Rondo finds Bogdanovic. Here's the lob to the hoop. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
It's stolen by Rondo. Now, here's Okongwu. He's guarded closely.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
Count that one.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Rondo looking over the floor. Gallinari on the wing. And the pass to Okongwu. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Rondo dishes to Okongwu. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
On the wing, Giannis. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The kick out to Holiday. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Against Washington, he was really on his game.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Here's Giannis. The second effort, second chance shot. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks trail it. Here's Snell. 5 points in the game, and it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella. And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Down low, Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Craig. Capella covering. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Herter passes to Young. To the right side. Capella kicks to Hill. And stolen by Portis. There's the steal. And now Young running the floor all by himself. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Here's Craig. And it's John Collins with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Augustine against Young. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. TJ Augustine picks one up.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
23 seconds left in the first half. Here's Connaughton. And a missed layup.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside Collins. To the paint. Capella inside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now it's a 3-point Atlanta lead.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right?
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us. Clint Capella putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points. You look at the that about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Collins is out there with Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the center position. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Here's Young. Lopez with the block. Kicks it out to Collins. Young with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. A 2-point game. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Count the basket and the foul. That one is on Holiday.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that could lead this league in scoring and in assists, and also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
And finished off by Collins.
John Collins, a powerful dunker, especially when he gains momentum heading toward the rim.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Out to the right wing. Inside, Collins finds Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Young passes to Capella. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Capella's got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Pass to Collins. Young against Holiday. Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Collins against Giannis. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the middle, stolen by Collins. The kick out to Young. Down low. And the rejection by Giannis. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. Atlanta with the rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Young, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Young inside, guarded by Holiday. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's Giannis with the drive. A second chance effort. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. No good that time. Good defensive work there by Young. The Hawks leading by 7. 51 seconds left here in the third quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. Molinari comes in for Tony Snell. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kevin Huerter. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Young.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside Wilson, out left to the wing. Augustine against Rondo. Here's Portis. 5 to shoot. Here's Craig. Good, nice job down low. Craig's got 4 points now in the quarter. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Atlanta leading by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Bobby Portis out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Forbes in at the 1 spot. Deflects the pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Giannis has got 25 points in the game.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Out to the wing. Now, here's Okongwu, covered by Giannis. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. And the dunk by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Rondo dishes to Bogdanovich. Holiday against Rondo. Molinari down low. Lopez with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Rondo against Holiday. Rondo's shot is off. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Shots good from Young. And the Hawks lead by 1.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set, that they're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Right wing. Young against Holiday. Kicks it out to Collins. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's sent back by Lopez. And here we go, the Bucks running again. Here's Antetokounmpo. He gets that one. And now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
They retain possession. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 5 assists tonight. Young against Holiday. Fernando, the pass to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. To the inside. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Middleton on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Bucket is good. Antetokounmpo's got 39.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Young passes to Fernando. Money!
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. High post Lopez. Back to Holiday. On the wing, Giannis. It's good.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Young fires away from outside. The three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Holiday. Antetokounmpo with the ball. No good there. And so the Bucks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. But traffic in New York City. Before we...
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for DeAndre Jordan.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at center.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Back to Irving for the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. On offense here, the Bucks. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Harden against Holiday. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And this should be a fun one because of the pace these two teams play outdoors. It's all about up-tempo basketball.
Kev, I'll be surprised if the shot clock gets below 10 even once tonight. That's how fast both of these teams play. And consider this. In the NBA, across the entire 30 teams, your best field goal percentage always comes in the first 8 seconds of the shot clock. This should be tremendous.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw drops for DiVincenzo. He's off on the second. The Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Irving passes to Harden. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Yet another miss, just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Antetokounmpo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Harden outside. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. And Lopez throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Jordan, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Holiday against Harden. Back to Jordan, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Brown in for James Harden. The Bucks also changing it up. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Drew Holiday. Brown outside. Irving surveying the floor. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
Middleton the pass to Connaughton. The Bucks working the ball around. Giannis drives in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
It's tipped. They push it up 4 on 3. And the dunk by Giannis.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Landry Shamet's checked in for Kyrie Irving. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Torrey Craig comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Augustine. 5 on the clock. Forbes. No good from outside. Nets trail by 12. Here's Shamet. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
It's stolen by Brown. And Green puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Milwaukee with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the...
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got Brook Lopez, and it's Portis in at the power forward.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Kyrie Irving. And Milwaukee has possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Trying to get open is Lopez.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Harden kicks to Irving. Launches a 3. The rebound by Holiday.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
For 3, Middleton bangs home the trifecta. Middleton's got 5.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
It's Harden with the drive. Here's Jordan. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is
DeAndre Jordan's athleticism is simply unreal. You want evidence? Go check out his posterization of Mr. Brandon Knight.
Lopez finds Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes. Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Shamet's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Torrey Craig comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's Jordan, kicks it out to Harden. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Harden's got 4 this quarter. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown comes in for Harris. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Drew Holiday in for Augustine.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut back down to single digits on a much-needed basket there from James Harden. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. A minute 50 left to play here in the half. The pass to Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Well, one aspect that makes Lopez dangerous, his size at 7 foot, and he doesn't have to go far to slam it home.
Harden against Holiday, and the jam by Harden.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Durant with some nice D.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And Harden with the stuff.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Brooklyn with the rebound. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. 40 seconds left now here in the second. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
23 seconds left to play in the first half. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score. Attacking that offensive glass.
And Griffin sends it back. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And Harden with the stuff.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
And Holiday, here we go. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Bucks on top, up by...
Thank you, Kevin. Here with...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 22 points. And now with the second half about to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Jordan. And it's Durant. And it's Harris in at the 3. Here's Forbes. And it's blocked by Jordan. Harden outside. And they go to the intentional foul. It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like John Moran, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player. 3
terrific kids. You're right. Harden, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Giannis. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Holiday against Harden. That shot off. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Here's Durant. And the layup's good off the glass. Durant's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Bucks leading by 3. Passes to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Irving against DiVincenzo. No good from Irving. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Durant the pass to Jordan. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. 2 points. That one goes. And it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Out to KD. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
And Giannis gets it to go.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Harden. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And it's Giannis missing.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Kicks it out to Harden. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And stolen by Kyrie Irving.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Here's Holiday. Banked in off the glass. Holiday's got 6.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on them.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Bucks lead by 7. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, we've got DJ Augustine, and it's Portis in at the 5. 16 feet away. It's stolen by Brown. In the corner, Shamet with it. Augustine grabs the board.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Griffin attacking, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Hammering it home. Griffin making use of that athleticism and size. That combination makes him such an offensive threat.
And Augustine kicks to Craig. Augustine up top. Portis. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Augustine's got 3 assists now in this one. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Luwawu, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Augustine passes to Portis. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Now, here's Shamet, guarded by Augustine. Fast break, here we go. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. The drive by Giannis.
Wow, what a credit to DeAndre Jordan. Just tremendous defense. Uses his length to alter that shot.
Irving misses. Milwaukee leading by 7. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's KD with the rebound. Lopez with the steal. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Dishes it to Holiday. Back to Middleton. On the wing, Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bucks lead by 11. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Moving it up, taken away by Holiday. A minute 20 left here in the fourth quarter. Giannis outside. 6 to shoot. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Nets trail by 11. Harden has a wide open look. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. For Milwaukee, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Milwaukee.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Well, you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Well, you're allowing DeAndre Jordan to get comfortable. This guy is so efficient as a scorer.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. No good with the triple. No good. And so the Bucks take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning, and I'm joining all of you from our 2K Virtual HQ.
And I'm Alexis Morgan, joining you from Atlanta, where I've been checking out All-Star events, and I'm just wrapping up All-Star Weekend.
It has been an absolutely packed weekend, including the 2K20.
Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 0, Dante DiVincenzo. Starting in...
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Bradley, and it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slip.
Wow, hammering it in!
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Here's Antetokounmpo, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Inside. Bradley can't get it to go. The Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Washington Wizards.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked, but the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Holiday against Simmons. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good on the triple.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
The shot's good. Simmons got his 3rd bucket of the night. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Greg, coming out of the All-Star break, a couple teams have really turned up the intensity, haven't they?
Playoff seedings are in sight, Kev, and no doubt this is a crucial stretch of the season, especially for teams that will be on the bubble.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the San Antonio Spurs. Bradley against Giannis. Bradley with some nice D.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Simmons' shot is good. Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Lopez dishes to Giannis. It's stolen by Curry. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist from Harris. 10 points for Ben Simmons.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The drive by Giannis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Torrey Craig comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Drew Holiday.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Hard to deny many of the skills that Dwight Howard brings to the floor on a nightly basis. Not just a force on defense, but has those nights on offense where he can be imposing as well.
Scott. Milwaukee with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
It's good.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Augustine passes to Connaughton. And here is Portis. The shot from the low post is good.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here is Augustine. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Craig. Back to Augustine. And it's blocked. Here's Korkmaz, headed by Augustine. Maxey passes to Milton. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Scott pulls it in. It's Howard with the drive. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Howard showing great mobility there. Solid at getting past the defense on that drive.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind everyone has.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got Scott. Actually out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz at the 3. Korkmaz kicks to Howard. It doesn't go for him. And Milwaukee the other way now. And here they go. And Giannis throws it down hard.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
The 76ers leading by 8. Maxey passes to Howard. Lays it up and banks it in. Howard's got 5 points so far.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. And Middleton with the block.
Well, the long arms of Middleton getting up there on defense and throwing that one away.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. But I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Giannis. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Torrey Craig comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. A nice shot by Simmons.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And Giannis throws it down.
He just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
Curry against DiVincenzo. Harris, right side. Got a piece of it. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Drew Holiday.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
The drive by Simmons. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. To the paint, here's DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the game. Simmons feeling it out a bit. The feed to Bradley. Count it.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And yes, it's good. Lopez has got his first points of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
19 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Simmons inside, covered by Giannis. And Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 16.
He's an absolute gym rat. Simmons is relentless in his pursuit to dominate really all phases of
too much at that. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And we've reached halftime. And thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and with all the stars. And now with the second half about to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Augustine. Simmons, he makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
I just love the heart of Simmons. Doesn't matter what the D throws his way. He's still able to complete the play.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. Here's Giannis. Bradley with some nice D.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Basket counts. Harris has got his first 2 points.
Good combination of size and speed of Tobias Harris. When he gets going, hard to stop.
Down low. Here's DiVincenzo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. Here's Maxey. Lays it up off the glass. Maxey's got 8 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Swiped away. And now Philadelphia on the break. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
And he gets the bucket.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half, 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Outside, Green. To the paint. Inside, it's deflected. Bible, some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Middleton can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 14. Here's Maxey. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's great signs to see Chris Middleton get up just like that.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. Maxey passes to Thibault. The pass to Howard from the baseline. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Thibault's got his second bucket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Bucks passing it around. On the wing, Holiday. Here's Giannis. A putback. Goes up again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Curry outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Now the Bucks moving it up. Augustine finds Portis. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Portis has got 6.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. Augustine, that's good.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Bradley can't get it to go. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline.
Be more committed in the paint. Go.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Bradley. Tobias Harris is out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Curry. And it's Simmons in at the 1. Outside Curry. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Philadelphia.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 11. Pass to Augustine. Over Simmons. Augustine, no luck. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Simmons inside. Up and in on the layup. Simmons got 22 points.
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if we have enough to get it done.
Back to Giannis. Looking to end the run. And Giannis throws it down.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Simmons passes to Bradley. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And stolen by Simmons. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Harris against Antetokounmpo to the inside. Lopez dishes to Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Green, he's checked in for Curry. Outside, Simmons. Harris looking it over. Poked away. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Lopez with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And they pick up 2. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Middleton's not a selfish player, always willing to share the wealth.
Now Simmons. Harris outside. The 76ers need to get off a shot. A shot by Milton, no good. Bucks trail by 13. Giannis is double. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, playmaking and scoring, that's what Giannis is up to here tonight.
Simmons against Antetokounmpo. Simmons' shot is good. Simmons got 26.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
You can see the determination from Holiday on that attack, expecting contact there, and got it.
And the 76ers making a change here. Curry's checked in. Both free throws good from Holiday. 1:33 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Simmons. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And when you don't respect Simmons' jumper, he'll hurt you with it. So smooth coming off his fingertip.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the 76ers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ben Simmons.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Bradley kicks to Green. Curry passes to Bradley. Simmons on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Feeds it to Bradley. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Yeah, I don't think you're stopping Giannis on a drive like that. He just takes off and one stride gets by everybody.
Bucks foul. Giannis That's his second personal.
And the first one drops. He doesn't get the second one.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Thank you.
Welcome back to 2K21. What's your My Player goal this year?
I like the rebounding wing, but I pick and choose because the guys I play with, they got like 4 or 5 different builds, so different nights, depending on, I guess, what mood you're in, who you want to be.
Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Tony Snell is out there with Collins, and it's Capella in at the center position. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. Young dishes to Capella. Lopez with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo, nobody back.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Here's Atlanta. 4-point game. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
And again, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 6 points. Now with the All-Star break behind us, Clark, where are you mentally as a player right now?
Yeah, I think most guys want to hit a reset, to restart, to refocus, to target how to finish the rest of the season well, individually and from a team standpoint. And the focus for teams that are going to be playoff bound is how do we continue to move towards playing our best basketball.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Giannis drives in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for him.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Holiday against Young. Capella. The kick out to Young. Off target with his 3. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Bucks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Herter, defended by DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Floats it up for Young.
And just proving once again how reliable he is from there. Young is a fantastic scorer with just an impressive arsenal.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. And it's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Young looking around. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Boy, he's a powerful presence with great length. Capella can make things happen inside for sure.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. Molinari comes in for Tony Snell. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kevin Herter. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Young.
And quite honestly, guys, Antetokounmpo, get that name right, folks. He's one of the most unique, talented players in the league. I mean, long arms, which really create a lot of problems for the defenders, whether he's passing or shooting.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Chris Middleton. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Drew Holiday. Rondo passes to Okongwu. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. Shoots from the right block, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
To the paint. Portis kicks to Augustine. Giannis inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Atlanta making a switch here. Herter's checked in. Rondo passes to Herter. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Rondo. Back to Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And now, here comes Augustine leading the break. Here's Giannis. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And the rejection by Giannis. It's 2-on-1. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Giannis.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Rondo.
Well, you know, Rondo's a multi-time league assist leader. If you're open, he's getting you the rock.
Back to Antetokounmpo. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials
from the replay center.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Bucks lead by 11. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. They've got Rajon Rondo. Gallinari is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Herter in at the 2. Pass to Craig. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Craig's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there, Augustine, making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And then for Atlanta. Collins checked in for Bogdanovich. Tony Snell comes in. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Atlanta making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names.
Antetokounmpo so ferocious in transition. I mean, an incredible athlete who loves to take advantage of these situations.
Young against DiVincenzo. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
High post Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And you know, the way Giannis Antetokounmpo moves in the pick and roll is tough for the defense. I mean, there's no way really to match his size and skill set.
Young passes to Collins. He lobs it up. And it's Capella missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. And that one drops for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Gallinari. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Tony Snell. The Hawks trail by 17. Here's Young. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
And he makes good on the layup. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Craig. Over to the left wing. And Bogdanovic picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 12 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Augustine with it. There's the pass to Craig. Here's Portis. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 31 points. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And Giannis throws it down.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Young against DiVincenzo. Oh, that was terrific.
Man, my goodness.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Young pass to Herter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Back to Giannis. Lays it up and banks it in. Giannis has got 35 in the game.
Well, how about the concentration of Antetokounmpo? I mean, he expects to get hit when he's taking it strong to the rim and still is able to muscle his way through contact.
But they'll get another chance. Young passes to Herter. Stolen by Holiday. Giannis high post. And the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got 37.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 10.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Giannis inside. He's guarded by Collins.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Young dishes to Snell. Back to Young. Feeds to Okongwu. Lopez with the steal. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Okongwu covering. Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. That shot off the mark. Lobbed up there for Collins. He's off on that one. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. And Holiday, here we go. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Collins finds Young. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Rondo kicks to Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gallinari passes to Okongwu. The three-pointer no good. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 14-6 run. Here is Forbes. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Augustine looking around. Here's Forbes. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Boy, when it's coming off of Forbes' fingertips like this, guys, it is cash money. What a pure-looking stroke.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Rondo dishes to Okongwu. Count the basket. Okongwu's now got 6 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here is Forbes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Over Bogdanovich. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Milwaukee with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Gallinari is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Herter in at the 2-guard position. Basket good. Giannis has got 41.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Herter passes to Capella. Here's Herter, defended by Middleton. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks leading by 23. Pass to Connaughton. There's the lob to Portis. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Herter, defended by Middleton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the sixth foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that. Giannis against Gallinari. Outside Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Rondo on top, guarded by Holiday. Teardrop shot. Gallinari doesn't go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way, and that's an intentional foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Rajon Rondo. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
An improving three-point shooter, Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Giannis inside, working on Collins.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Passes it to Collins. Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean, his passing is still tough, I'm sure, for many to deal with because he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciated to really the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over, because I think he was able to let his guard down a little bit and show us a lighter side, a more compassionate side.
That is an excellent point. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bucks.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And I felt like by making those sharp in-game adjustments, they've really taken control of this season series now. This win will move them to 2-0 on the season with 2 left to play against the Hawks.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Holiday against Young. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him.
You know, we're used to seeing this kind of efficiency from Capella, but he's scoring with volume, too. That's impressive.
Portis finds Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And again, the Bucks miss. And Atlanta has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now Young. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, and this is Young at his very best. Once he gets a few to fall, boy, watch out.
Off on that one. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly show. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it.
NBA star or player would you like to dunk on next?
I remember last time, before the season, I said I wanted to dunk on Al, because Al, he was a teammate of mine. And I did. I dunked on him last time we played Philly at home. I don't want to dunk on Baines. That might not end well. He's a lot bigger than me. I want to dunk on
Up next. Greetings, everyone. You got it live. DA.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for DeAndre Jordan.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Kyrie Irving. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at the point. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
And he jams it with authority.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Now Harden. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Greg, tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting. There are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship. What do you think?
There'll never be a substitute for balance, but I just think with the evolution of the skill that we see in our game, the coaches and players being so smart, you do want to keep the opponents guessing, but let's face it, the three-point shot is here to stay. It's really simple math. 3 is more than 2.
Nets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Holiday against Harden. Here's Jordan. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
KD's shot is good.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
And there's the pass to Giannis.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Got a piece of it. Holiday with it. He's picked up by KD. Irving passes to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Pass to Antetokounmpo, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Milwaukee shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Now here's Durant. He's been an incredibly difficult matchup for all of their opponents, averaging 29 points a game. Fires from the corner, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Giannis against KD. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Harris kicks to Irving. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Holiday against Harden. Here's Giannis. Rebounded by the Nets. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. Here is Forbes, coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Irving looking for an opening. Inside, here's Jordan out to Harris. And a wide open look for Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Here's Johnson. He feeds it to Jordan. Outside Irving. And he banks in the layup.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Augustine. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, this guy is the very definition of undersized but tough-minded. Through the contact, DJ goes.
For 3, Durant. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Bucks ahead, up by 5. And the second quarter will... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Landry Shamet. Green is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Brown, and it's Griffin in at the 5 down low. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jeff Green picks one up. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green. Andrew Shamet comes in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And it's James Harden in for Tyler Johnson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. The shot, no good. Nets trail by 3.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
7-foot shot, and that one good. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Harden the pass to Shamet. Back to Harden. Pass to Claxton. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
And Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks leading by 7. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Harden. Excellent D there from Holiday. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. He kicks it to Holiday. Giannis outside. Clock at 6. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Can they get it? Lopez with the block. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's the teardrop. And Giannis with a nice bucket inside. Giannis has got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Harden. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Harden kicks to Griffin. Brown outside. Griffin passes to Brown. Back to Griffin. Harden up top. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 14-4 run. And Giannis throws it down.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Torrey Craig comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Donte DiVincenzo.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
11 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Here's Forbes. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's... All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 22 points, 2. And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Lopez with the block. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Harden dishes to Jordan. It's good. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 26. Holiday left side. Shooting foul, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Luwawu Cabarro kicks to Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Here's KD. Can't hit that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The drive by KD. Good work there as it goes. KD's got 8 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Lopez outside. To the inside. And to the hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Wow. High post, KD. Giannis is there. Tries it from 19. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. On up the court. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Drew Holiday. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Joe Harris. Here's Giannis. It's not going to go for him. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Luwawu, the pass to Green, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Passes to Middleton. On the wing, Giannis. And the pass to Augustine. There's the lob into Kumbo. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Well, DJ Augustine has been around this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
Here's Irving. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Augustine. And the Nets making a change here as well. James Harden, he's checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Nets. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Joe Harris is checked in for Landry Shamet. Forbes, the pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. And he lays it straight in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 8 points.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Augustine with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Back to Augustine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Forbes can't get it to go. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Nets getting the 4th quarter going. Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Irving at the 2 spot. Connaughton kicks to Forbes. Over Irving. Forbes can't get it to go.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And that one's good, Irving.
But what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
Here's Augustine. No good on that one. Great D that time from Jordan. And now we've got the intentional foul. You hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Will, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis. Yep. You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you are involved in more facets of the game.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Floats it up for Giannis. No good there.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Giannis against Durant, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
DiVincenzo against Irving. The dish to Jordan. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's
where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. Irving against DiVincenzo from deep Harden. The rebound by the Bucks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And here's Giannis. Holiday surveying the floor. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. Jordan inside. Lopez is there. Bucks leading by 21. Lobs it up for Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Harden finds Jordan. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Back to DiVincenzo. From deep, Giannis. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Irving for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Now here's DiVincenzo. Misses the 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Knocks it loose, and that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's Milwaukee now. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Luwawu. And the Nets miss again. From deep three-point range, no good. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps